I think for me, the mental side of things is really tough. Staying mentally focused, staying in each moment, staying present, that's something that I really struggle with, and I always have. Even just beyond dirt bikes, just staying focused and staying in the present moment has always been a huge struggle for me. Probably what I've fought mostly this year. It's been my biggest battle.
James Flynn is currently running 5th in points in the US Hard Enduro Premier rounds, which is the best season ever for him. His progression and RC's progression is like completely synchronized right now. I don't think both James' side and myself that was visioning the position that we are currently in 2024 August, 4 years ago when we originally started.
My improvement this year and some of the good results that I've had, I would just say that a lot of riding, a lot of hard work, a lot of grinding, and seeing some of that paying off, it really means a lot. I think the mental side of it too, just practicing staying focused and believing in myself, and obviously having a super strong team of guys behind me and supporting me. I mean, that's huge too. I couldn't do it without any of those guys.
To say there's like some, silver bullet as to why he's having his best season ever, I wouldn't say that there's just one thing, right? It's all of these things. It's the work that he and his parents have put in over the years. It's, the little bit of help that we get from IRC, whether it's Rich or Mark or myself, the support from Beta, that's a huge confidence boost when somebody believes in you and they're like, here, we're, giving you something, because we believe in you. And I think it's a lot of those things that really help him kind of have this season that he's having. I mean, we couldn't be more proud of what he's done this year. And, being at TKO, this is a big one. A lot of the international guys are here, and we're really looking forward to seeing how he performs.
Since I was a little kid, I just wanted to win. I wanted to be one of the top guys in the pro class. Back then, I visualized myself being in a different spot by the time I'm at the age I'm at right now. So I just feel like I'm so behind and I need to do better. And so I put even more pressure on myself, and maybe that's where things fall apart. I'm not sure. I want to be winning. I want to be up there and give those top guys a run for their money. I want to be one of the best guys. Sometimes it feels like I've done everything I can to be up there with those guys and I'm still not up there, and it makes it even more frustrating. But I don't know, when it finally happens, I just know it's going to just feel that much better.
I think you just get back to basics. If you have some challenging spots in a race, it's easy, and I'm a racer myself. I mean, it's easy to start beating up on yourself in the race and talking yourself down. You just got to put it behind you and just forget about it. And kind of, with James, it's a lot of, we tell him ride on instinct, because so many times you just get in your head and, you start to overanalyze and, where am I in the moment and who just passed me and, all of these different, what line did I choose and all these different things. And, I think it's just, kind of tuning all that out and riding on instinct and getting back to what you can do.
Everybody who knows James, watch James's ride, watches his clips. Every top rider looks at James and goes, this dude is so talented on the bike. The piece that has always been the hardest part for James is the mental side. And everyone, I think, including James, knows that. Him and I have spoke 1,000 times on it. And I feel like everybody wants to give him, okay, try this, try this, try this. And sometimes it's almost like we have to step away and just be like, dude, be you. Go out and ride the motorcycle like you know how, which sounds so simple, but what people don't understand is the hardest thing about this sport. As soon as it matters, you will always revert back to what you're comfortable with, and even what you may be comfortable with is over pushing or riding tight or being in your head or whatever it is. It's not necessarily going to help you. almost feel like we've tried to help James so much in just making sure that he rides his race, but almost stepping away and letting him go at it on his own and make the adjustments. And he's, we talk about writing things down and just being in his own presence and trying to be more present. And I think he's done a really good job of being here. It's always a grind, and it's always something that you have to practice. So he's always practicing it. But to be a top 5 rider in this series right now, I mean, it's always been impressive, but the level that he's riding at this year is top 5 caliber, and it's such an accomplishment to come into the final round in the top 5. And it's all about hanging on now. And the pressure really is on, and the hope is that he can be present and ride the way that he knows how. And sometimes you just have to step away and say, get after it, dude. And I think everybody believes in James, and I hope that James believes in James.
I just didn't ride very well, and I've been kind of struggling with that lately. I just haven't been riding super great the past couple of months, trying to get that figured out, but no one to blame but myself. I just need to be better at riding my dirt bike, and that's all there is to it. I'm gonna be going pretty nuts with the training program. Again, I know that some people say that I do too much. I have to do that in order to be successful. I have to put in more hours because it takes me longer to learn, and I don't have much more time to be successful at this, so I'm gonna just go insane with the training next year and just try to do as much as I can. I mean, right now, like this summer, I've been doing like 3 days. Like I'll ride the big bike in the morning, and then I'll go to the gym and I'll ride trials in the afternoon. Maybe I'll try to add a 4th thing in there. I don't know. I'm gonna just try to go harder and harder and harder, and I think that's just what it's gonna take in order to be better.